Hello, this is Dida Uzun, and today I'll present my midterm in decision theory lesson. First of all, I want to talk about what I did for this assignment. I watched lesson recordings, then I searched all the topics on the internet and gained some information. Then I prepared a presentation. Let's start. These are the table of contents. First of all, decision theory. Decision theory is an interdisciplinary approach used to arrive at most advantageous decisions in an uncertain environment. There are three main areas of decision theory. Decision theory framework generally identifies decisions under certainty, uncertainty, and conflict. First decision making is descriptive decision making. Descriptive decision theory analyzes how agents actually make the decisions they do, some rational, some intuitive, some highly irrational. This considers external factors that influence an actor's decisions for less optimal, less rational ends. To sum up, descriptive decisions theory is more about what will occur in a situation, not what should. Prescriptive decision making. The prescriptive approach aims at obtaining the required components for analysis in structured and systematic way with a great deal of human participation and awareness of descriptive realities. This reference from Wintereld and Edwards in 1986. The prescriptive decision making tries to prove guidelines for agents to make best possible decisions in given an uncertain decision making framework. Prescriptive analysis can be viewed as the application of logic to real-world decision problems, and the employment of an underlying formal model may increase. Be aware of the problem at hand and create motivation to obtain as accurate information as possible. And third one is normative decision making. Normative decision theory models the most ideal decisions for a given situation. In normative theory, an actor is assumed to be completely rational. Normative decisions always try to find the highest expected value outcome. It provides guidance for making decisions given a set of values. Let's explain it with an example. Imagine a flip coin game. In this game, if the coin lands heads, $1 is added to your pocket. If you decide to flip the coin again and it lands heads again, your budget doubles to $2, and it goes like that, 2, 4, and 8, 16. A normative decision making tells us to dump our life savings into this game because you have probability to win this game a million times. However, a descriptive assessment reveals that no one will play this game for more than a handful coins because the chance of winning more than a handful coins are virtually nil in real world. I want to show you a simple way of distinguishing between these models of decision making. We can sum it up in this way. Descriptive, what people actually do or have done. Prescriptive, what people should and can do. and normative is what people should do in theory. Of course, in theory, not in real life. Utility theory, the economic development of utility theory and performance plans working in economy to explain the behavior of individuals according to their members. People can rank their preferences according to their preferences. They have the option to balance their priorities for plan selection and manage their duties for the local business. Also, they do not try to close another part of planning in their selection method for economic vision. Risk perception of people. People's perception of risk makes the usual way of selecting risk factors for people management and system plans to serve in other projects to allow regular function. They were removed from their daily life management and made suggestions for new activities in future plans to reflect their common functional goals. Expected utility theory. The expected utility theory hypothesis is a popular concept in economics that serves as a reference guide for decisions when returns are uncertain. The theory suggests which option rational individuals should choose in a complex situation based on their risk appetite and preferences. Proofs of this theory are rational model perspective, tool for analyzing situations in which individuals must decide without knowing the outcomes that may result from that decision. This theory helps explain why people may take our insurance policies to cover themselves for various risks. And cons of expected utility theory are not always good as descriptive model. The assumption that utility can be measured numerically is not true, as utility is a subjective concept and varies from person to person and from time to time. And utility analysis assumes that marginal utility of money is constant. Prospect theory assumes that losses and gains are valued differently, and thus individuals make decisions would rather avoid losses than similar gains, because losses create a strong emotional effect than gains. Prospect theory is also known as the loss aversion theory. To sum it up, it says that people will value certainty over risk, especially when gains and losses are equal in likelihood. Let me give you an example. Let's say you have the result of receiving $100. First scenario is being given $100 directly. In the second scenario is being given $200 and then having to give it $100 back. The utility of $100 is the same in both options because as a result you win $100. However, individuals are most likely to choose receive straight cash, option 1, because a single gain is generally observed as more favorable than first having more cash and then losing some of it. Thank you for listening to me. That's all. And these are the references if you want to check it out. Thank you.